Previously on WeWanderlustCo, we stopped over at Port Dickson, a sleepy coastal town that's super laid back. It's places like these that push you to pause and just relax for a while. Before we knew it, it was time to head south more, not before enjoying some time at Port Dickson Beach and admiring Lexis Hibiscus. Today we're heading to the oldest city in Malaysia called Malacca. Sitting on the west coast of the Malaysian peninsula, Malacca is known as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with over 500 years of cultural and trade exchange between the East and the West. There's a lot of cultural heritage here, and we're not forgetting the food. We'll be heading to the famous Jonker Street night market where the street food lanes are endless, just like our appetite. Let's get into it.
All right, incoming.
Right next to Christchurch, they have all these stalls that you can get your souvenirs, these little knickknacks. They have clothing,
Keychains, trinkets.
Yeah, and some handicrafts as well. And then I guess this is the Red Square, so you'll be able to get those tuk-tuk rides from here as well.
Cannot miss those tuk-tuk rides because they're pretty loud with their music.
The music is blasting. Decorations are like there, and you can't miss them. So if you'd like a fun ride, I guess around the square or something.
Possibly take a ride in one of those tuk-tuks. So we're here in Stadhash, and we're standing right in front of the Christchurch, which is one of the most popular attractions that people come to.
Yeah, it's a very historical landmark, and it was a church that was built by the Dutch in 1753, and then later overtaken by the British. But yeah, it's so beautiful, well maintained. From the outside, it looks beautiful. It's a lively scene over here. Like there's stalls selling clothes, souvenirs on the side, and then there's those beautiful brightly colored, decorated in different themes, like different Disney themes and
Frozen.
probably Marvel. So you can take a ride. We saw a whole bunch of tourists going by. It was super nice. But it's a lively area here in the Red Square, and so if you guys are coming to Malacca, this is one of the places that you have to visit.
And just to add on to that, this is actually the oldest church in Malaysia, and it's actually functional. So they have Sunday prayers held here. So. There's no shortage of food stalls or little snacks.
With all the yummy goodness.
So if
it is a Sunday, so everyone is out.
Everybody's out.
Enjoying, hanging out, taking in the ambience of the beautiful city.
And the thing about it, it doesn't seem chaotic.
No. It's pretty calming.
It's pretty calming,
Look. That is the Malacca River Cruise that you can buy tickets to. There's a ticket counter office up here that we saw right in Stadhash area, or you can actually get it from Hulk, which we prefer because it is cheaper. I leave a link down below to get the tickets. It's way less expensive, but it's beautiful. It's a nice way to see how the trading possibly used to go on in these
it didn't keep coming up and down. It's like non-stop service.
Looks so nice. Like we've seen lots of tourists as well.
A whole bunch of restaurants, overpasses, so you could just stand on the bridge and watch the boat go down below.
Don't look at me, look at that one.
So we're here at the Maritime Museum, and right from the street you are gonna see this massive Dutch ship, something that looks straight out of a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It's amazing in person. There's so much detail on it. The ropes that the mast sit on. Very fascinating to see it from the side of the road. If you guys were interested in getting a 360 view of Malacca, there is a tower. It's called the Tamingsari Tower. It is a rotating observation deck, so you're gonna get 360 panoramic views. It's less than $5 in Klook, so if that's something that you guys are interested in, we'll leave the description down below. But we've seen it go up and down so many times, so definitely a lot of people are taking the opportunity to utilize it and take in the views.
So our overall first impressions of Malacca is that it is a beautiful, vibrant city. It may be old, but it still holds all its heritage in full bloom. It feels like an old, living Asian colonial pirate town. It's like super laid back, like you could even call it like a sleepy town because it feels so relaxed.
I'm sleepy right now.
And you can, as far as the all the influences, you can really see it in the architecture, the Portuguese, English, and all the Dutch influences.
You could tell by the red brick tile roofs. So they have this reddish, dark orange theme, which is so Portuguese and Dutch.
Yeah, it's super nice, and it's developed enough, but then it's also not super touristy. Probably the most amount of tourists that you're going to see is around the square, and then as soon as you go out onto the outskirts of the square, it just becomes like a local life. So you see a lot of Chinese, Malay people just going about their daily lives, going to work, coming back home. We kind of live like 18 minutes away, I would say 15 to 18 minutes away from here, so we're kind of like away from the square, so we can actually interact with we've interacted with a few locals in the elevator and stuff coming back from work. So I mean, it's a very chill, laid back town, and we really like it.
If you guys wanted to come, it's only 2 hours away from KL. They have tour buses coming here. We've seen a bunch of them, and also they have direct flights from KL, so that's something I would possibly spend around 2 to 3 days here.
Yes.
Just spending your time in the cities or in the square alone. It could be almost a day, and then you have your Jonker Street, which we're gonna go to next.
Yes.
We
are getting ready to eat some delicious snacks and food and see what Jonker Street is like, because it's a super famous street night market, and a lot of people go there for their dinners. So
let's go.
Coconut ice cream. They have like this delicious coconut ball. I would rather have the coconut ball. But maybe it'll be easier to eat the coconut ice cream, right? Or what do you prefer?
I don't know. They all look nice.
Yeah, we'll get one. Oh, wow.
Some free for you. Right.
Thank you.
Is this a donut?
Yeah.
And a cute little donut to try. Let's see how it tastes.
Hi, coconut ball, coconut shake.
Good? Alright, I guess we're gonna get that.
This is good. Tastes like it has palm sugar in it. What is this?
Sweet potato.
Oh, sweet potato. It's pretty sweet for a sweet potato.
The glaze on top is possibly the palm sugar.
Yeah. Uncle and Auntie, they're mesmerized by the coconuts. The first thing that you're going to see when you enter, they have like a whole coconut show.
Yes, it. Yes, it. Yes, it. I said.
And coconut ball show, and I think it's called Product Fatima or something like that. I'll put it down below, but they have the most delicious little sweet potato donuts. She gave that to me for free. That was so sweet, because I think she knows I may come back. But the coconut water is delicious, and I can't wait to dig into all this flesh. Look at this huge ball, and all the water's in it. That's the putu piring. Yeah, I want to try it. Something different. It's like a rice flour puff with like palm sugar in it, I think, and I wanted to try it. So maybe we should get it.
Then it cooks in here.
Yeah, and I guess it's steamed.
Yeah, my steamed, yeah.
Yeah. So this is putu piring. To me, this reminds me of an Indian idli, and but this is like the sweet version of it because it is made also with the rice flour and with palm sugar in the middle, and then it's I think he has shreds of coconut over top. So let's see how this tastes. This is our first time. There's lots of palm sugar in the middle. I got it.
Now you're getting the sweetness.
Oh my god. Really sweet.
Really?
But really lovely dessert.
I would say first bite, it's freaking awesome.
Freaking awesome.
It's freaking awesome. I feel like that sugar starts to kind of harden a little bit as it gets cooler. So you start getting that sugar crunch.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, I like it. I like
With the
it.
nice fluffy rice flour and the sugar
Yeah.
crunch, it's a nice balance.
It's a nice down. Highly recommended.
We are getting the fishball curry laksa. I can't wait to try these.
We literally walked over
Yeah.
the street just to start kind of continue our the street food tour, and right in front of us was the curry fishball.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if we can find all of the things on our list that we really wanted to try right in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just wondering what else is there like down the lane because it stretches out so far. And like I'm pretty sure there's like so many other delicacies here, but I'm so happy. We are trying the curry fish balls. This is the Nyonya curry. And Nyonya is like a mixture of Chinese, Malay, and Indonesian. So, you know, like that tangy, spicy, herbal, aromatic. So let's try these. The fish ball size is kind of small, but the smell of the curry is really nice, aromatic. So good. That curry flavor is really coming through. And it's not overly spicy. It's kind of has like a sweetness to it, almost, yeah. But it's super delicious. I really wanted something savory after the coconut ball water and the putu piring. But,
Yes.
total yes. Got my chips with chili. Oh, I thought they were going to be more crunchy. They're pretty soft. So that means that they're fresh. They're like, they're freshly deep frying in the, the deep fryer. And they're pretty fresh and soft, as you can see. Nice and soft. Love these potatoes. Lightly salted. The chili's kicking in. It's nice. This is one of my favorites. What? This is what I came for. This is the Jonker Street Dragon Beard Candy. It's too bad we couldn't get to see him make it because it's pretty cool. Like, when maybe we'll wait, but this is what it looks like.
So we chose the.
Yeah, this is the Dragon's Beard Candy. And I think it's like sugar floss. Yeah, it really.
Is it sticky or?
I guess if you hold it long enough, but it's full of peanuts. It's a lot. Oh. It is kind of sticky. I can't open my mouth. That was delicious.
I guess they cook it.
Super balanced. All the roasted peanuts in there taste delicious. And even though the white sugar floss, is supposed to be probably really sweet, it's not. It's really good. And the sweetness is just right.
Really?
Yeah. Like, this is a candy I would eat all the time if I was craving like
Really?
sugar. Yeah. And the peanuts are very nicely roasted, chopped up in there, and you have that crunch and the softness of the floss. But then when they mix together and when the sugar kind of melts in your mouth, you feel like your mouth is stuck. You won't be able to open it for at least a few seconds. Yeah.
Know it is?
Yeah. That's why I'm like, okay, it's in there like a web.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The dragon's beard. You should try some. I also found this little art flea market. It's full of souvenirs. Little cute, crafty, like clay, like little teacups. We have chopsticks and like just a whole bunch of souvenirs, magnets even. So nice. This is our second lemon honey passion fruit. I think it's my new favorite drink.
All right, guys, thanks for coming along and hanging out with us today here in Malacca.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful, vibrant, laid-back city.
Yeah.
And actually, Jonker Street was quite a surprise for us because even though it's so famous and it's full of tourists and it's busy, it still felt very relaxed.
And calm, yeah.
Yeah, and calm. Like, it was very nice. Like, we've been to several night markets and sometimes you feel like kind of claustrophobic, like, it's like a
Everybody's
crazy
pushing
and
on each
chaotic.
other.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice.
it's like Disneyland.
Disneyland for adults.
Yeah.
No, but it was really nice. We loved hanging out with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us as well.
Yeah.
And yeah,
We'll catch you guys in the next one.
bye.
Bye.
Next on WeWanderlustCo. And the reason why it's called Harmony Street is because we have a Chinese temple, a Hindu temple, as well as a masjid, a Muslim mosque, right on the same street, just kind of coexisting harmoniously. We are here at the Malacca Straits Mosque, and it is also called the Floating Mosque.